When DoorDash floated on the New York Stock Exchange last week, it marked a fitting way for on-demand food delivery to end the year. Closing its first day of trading at $189.51, the company was valued at $72 billion. It was a win for the company in a year where food delivery soared in prominence. While the COVID-19 pandemic has rocked every industry in different ways, for on-demand food delivery, 2020 was something of a moment. With restaurants forced to close during lockdowns, food delivery has become a lifeline to ensure some continuation of business. Uber, whose ride-hailing business was upended, is relying on food delivery as a revenue generator more than ever. Yandex, the Russian internet giant, said it has maintained its profitability this year, thanks in part to food delivery, while both Delivery Hero and Just Eat Takeaway have reported huge surges in order volumes. Demand ballooned on these marketplaces, where restaurants list their menus and, in many cases, rely on the fleets of gig workers contracted by the marketplaces to carry out the delivery. There's been a movement from offline to online, from eating in a restaurant to ordering for delivery that's been happening for the last 10 years. The pandemic has sped up what was happening anyway, said James McCarthy of Flipdish, a startup that builds ordering software for restaurants. The restaurants that we signed up, we're not seeing them slip away. Once you're up and running with online ordering, there's no reason to remove it from your sales channels. Flipdish differs from the Deliveroos and Uber Eats of the world in that it provides restaurants the tools to build their own ordering service. Conor McCarthy, Flipdish's other co-founder, said that demand for these tools also soared this year out of a frustration with third-party marketplaces and high commissions. Last year there were restaurants who offered dine-in and they had some of their revenue come from marketplaces like Deliveroo. When COVID hit, suddenly all of their business came from these marketplaces and they realized that it's actually really expensive and they're not turning a profit, Conor McCarthy said. They needed technology to receive orders from their customers directly and they were solely reliant at that point on marketplaces and it just wasn't working for them. Whether it's this model or the marketplace model, there has been a deep pool of competition in the industry, but consolidation is happening, whether it's Uber buying Postmates or Just Eat Takeaway buying Grubhub. It's further evidence that the major players still have a winner-takes-all mindset when it comes to market share. What the future holds for online food delivery will also be tied to the shape the world's post-pandemic recovery takes next year. How long will restaurants and nightlife remain shut? How much longer will work from home be the norm? As the gradual distribution of COVID-19 vaccines reach the public, an end of sorts is in sight.